Gotta fix this. That. There we go. So yeah, let me know if the music is too loud, if you can't hear me talking. And basically what I'm doing is a follow-up to and ask me anything I was doing today on Instagram. I had a lot more responses and questions than I anticipated, which is wonderful. But it just means that I'm going to be on here a little bit longer than I expected. So, to help me with that, I've got all my questions here on paper. And don't judge me here, folks. This is my channel. You don't like it, so change the channel. Rather than dirty up a glass, this bottle of wine has a screw top, so we're just going to... Oh, that's how we're going to do it today. And we're just going to get through it. And I have a hat on because I didn't feel like doing my hair either, so just deal with that also. So let's see. If you missed the questions that I did earlier on Instagram, they're posted there. Just follow and go back and read through those. They were, some basic stuff like gaming questions and what's it like to be married to a gamer. I thought that was a really cool question because Toe is my husband, Toe Treb. I can put a link to his Twitch in here. And the question was basically, what's it like to be married to another gamer? Does it make the relationship better or worse, or is there jealousy and blah, blah, blah? I don't think it makes it better or worse. It's good to have similar hobbies, I think, and interests. And he's way more of a gamer than I am. I probably wouldn't be streaming or gaming nearly as much as I do if I wasn't married to him, because he encourages me and challenges me to game. And it's nice to have something that we can do together besides just watching TV. So anyway, there's some cool questions on my Instagram account. If you just go and check it out, you can get caught up on that. I'll update you too. My screen that you're looking at there with all the kitty cats on it, where it has like the rules over here on the side, I will ban you instantly. I got nothing to do right now. I'm not playing a game. I see something terrible, I'll ban you right away. And then it talks about games that I like to play, Diablo 3 and Guild Wars. So I've been doing Tomb Raider and like raging beyond control about it. And then I finished Layers of Fear and started Minecraft. So there's a few other things on there that are not listed that I've been doing. So I'm just going to kind of go through some of these extra questions I had I didn't get to. One of my followers on Instagram, Babuli84, she asked me what game got you started, and what game do you like to play most now. So as far as games that got me started, I mean, when I was little, we had an Atari. So I mean, we had games when games started. And growing up, you play all the Mario games. I really liked, and some people really didn't like, Dr. Mario. Super Mario 3 was my favorite Mario game. I also remember playing games like on disc, like CD disc, which people don't have anymore and a lot of little kids don't know about. But Sim City, and it's not The Sims, it's different. It was like a game where you would build a city and tragedies happen and you got to rebuild and the whole thing. And that's kind of what I really like to do. I thought it was serene and calming, and that kind of is how I feel now about Minecraft, is like that. Like I can just build my city, I can just wander around, do whatever I want to do. And I think that that's why I like Minecraft so much, because SimCity was a big thing for me growing up. Then going a little bit further down the line, I really enjoyed the BioShock games. I didn't like Call of Duty, mostly because of all the trolls. Like, it's all 12-year-old boys. And also, if you're going to play a game like that, Battlefield is much better than that. I liked BioShock. The storyline was awesome for that. I really liked Halo, was a big thing for me. I remember like being holed up in my room for 3 days straight just playing Halo from beginning to end, just straight all the way through, and it was awesome. I liked Halo a lot, which means I also subsequently was extremely excited for Destiny, which I'll get to in a minute. But then there was also Borderlands 1 and 2, I really, really liked. I didn't really like the prequel that much, and a lot of people will argue with me about it. I was excited for it, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to. Anyway, and so then as far as more recent gaming, Destiny was a huge thing for me because I loved Halo so much, and Destiny promised to be like a better version of Halo. And it is in ways, in other ways it's not. But I remember when they made the announcement that it wasn't going to be, split screen co-op. It was you can play with other consoles, other people that have a console, but it's not split screen. So like I couldn't play with Tote on the same screen. I like rage quit life. When they made that announcement, I literally like ran to my room and just went to sleep because I was so angry about it. So then that Christmas, he bought me a PS4 of my own and the game so that we could play together. In return, I bought him a Wii U and we started playing Smash Brothers, which is kind of fun. And we have all the amiibos and all that crap now too. So you don't even have to play Smash Brothers. Like you just put your amiibo there and it plays for you. It's so freaking lazy. Um, what else? Oh, so when I first started dating Totrib, which is my husband, he played a lot of PC games, and I hadn't really played any PC games except for that Sim City way back when I was like 13 or 14 or whatever it was. I'm dating myself there a bit, but um, he was playing a lot of League of Legends. He was playing Diablo 3 constantly, and I remember being like, you need to stop playing so much and spend more time with me. And then he was like, just give Diablo a chance. Just try it. Maybe you'll like it. So I tried Diablo and like fell in love with it instantly and just played it forever and ever and ever after that. That's probably my favorite to play. I tried, so after they got me into some PC gaming, I tried Final Fantasy. I tried the MMOs. Recently, Blade and Soul. Then we also have been doing Guild Wars, which out of all of those, I really like Guild Wars better. It looks prettier. It plays better. I like the fighting style in Blade and Soul, but the game doesn't ever load here. I don't know if it's, lost in translation somewhere from where we got it from. But I'm not really huge in MMOs. I'm not great at it, and I don't really enjoy MMOs that much. The grinding to get to max level is really frustrating for me. So, but I really enjoy the horror genre of games a lot. Layers of Fear was kind of my first one that I did, but I knew that I would like them because scary movies are kind of my thing. So I'm excited to try like Alice. I want to get Outlast. I want to get um, Evil Within, or like all the other ones that people have, Until Dawn, people have suggested for me to play. So I'm going to try to get some of those and stream those. But then I got and started playing Minecraft like last week. And that's the first time I've ever played a game where I played for like 5 or 6 hours straight and just didn't even realize, like, hit like a wormhole, you forgot to go to the bathroom, you didn't eat, you didn't have any water, like you're just gonna die because you're playing this game you're obsessed with. And I love it, and I'm gonna stream a lot of that. But what I wasn't expecting, my mods expected it, but they didn't tell me. First time I streamed Minecraft, there were a lot of little teenage boys trolling and jumping in, and we had to just ban and ban and ban and ban. And finally, I was like, okay, I'm not ready for that yet. Let's just stop the channel for a minute. So I stopped it. But I was more prepared the second time that we streamed Minecraft. And we were just banning people. Well, I just don't really understand. And it's just Minecraft. Every other game that I've streamed, I haven't had any issues with trolls. So I think it's just the demographic. 12 to 14-year-old little boys got nothing else to do. But it's just kind of pointless because you're going to come in the room and you're just going to get banned right away. So I don't really see what the point is in it. Like, you don't really get anything out of it. It doesn't upset me or anybody else is more of an annoyance. But we just ban you, and then that's just it. So I don't really understand the point of it. Maybe somebody can explain trolls to me in the comments or send me a message because I don't understand trolls. That was a really long explanation for one question, but that probably covers some of the other questions I got. So let's see. Why do you play? Um, because I'm super lazy and I don't really like many things. I don't have any other hobbies. I watch trash, shitty TV. Like my shows that I watch are all CW shows like Vampire Diaries, Originals, Supernatural, Arrow, Flash. I really like Jessica Jones and Daredevil. I know came back yesterday, and I'm really excited to binge watch the shit out of that. So just the crap TV, just like what 15-year-old girls watch, I guess. I have that mentality. But besides that, I watch TV, I watch scary movies, I play video games, ate a lot of food, especially burritos are my favorite. I think somebody asked me about food in here somewhere. Um, Burritos, Mexican food is my favorite. I also really enjoy Chinese food and sushi, but like cooked sushi. But I love it. And I don't get to have sushi as often as I would like. Got off track on that one too. What is your best game accomplishment? That question is also from Babuli84 from Instagram. I don't really have any accomplishments. I don't really go for records. Like in Diablo, a lot of people try to get, up into the higher rifts and are really competitive. And I just don't really care about being competitive. I just want to play the games, really. So, I mean, I can push pretty high in Diablo. That's cool. When I was younger, I finished Super Mario 3 like 1,000 times. Like, that's not really an accomplishment, though. Like, you just, so I don't really have accomplishments because I don't really care enough to have accomplishments. So something completely off the topic of gaming from Annie Mae Loves on Instagram as well asked, who is one person that always makes you smile? I have a couple, but of course, um, my husband makes me smile, or I wouldn't be married to him. My best friends, Ross, Dana, Randy. I'm not going to name everybody, but there's a ton of people that make me smile. I'm actually a pretty happy person for the most part. What's up, pooped in my pants? You couldn't come up with any other name than that for your Twitch account. Oh, that's funny. Um, if you have any questions, as long as they're appropriate, you can put them in chat and I'll answer those as well as the ones I have written down from Instagram. But like I was telling people earlier, anything offensive or whatever, you just get banned right away. So don't bother if that's what you're going to do. So this question was kind of weird, but I like it because it's so random. So if I was only allowed to wear either hot pink or baby poop green for 1 week, which would I choose? I'm not a huge fan of pink, to be honest. I'm not super girly, as you can tell by the fucking hat and the bottle of wine that's not really classy. Like, I don't really care. But I would still prefer to wear hot pink for a week than baby poop green because that's pretty gross. Um, Also got asked, do I prefer Instagram or Facebook? And a couple months ago, I would have told you Facebook, but in starting to get the streaming business going and all of that, Instagram seems to make a little bit more sense. Facebook is more for keeping up with family, personal pictures or events or whatever, but for public life, Instagram I think is better. I don't have a Twitter, which I guess I probably should. Most of the gamers I know have Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all of that. I just don't really see the point in Twitter, to be honest. I can do all of the same things that you do on Twitter on my Instagram or on Facebook if I wanted to. So I just don't really see the point in having an additional thing to do. Somebody asked coffee or tea. I would have said coffee, but I've kind of gotten over coffee. And all I drink now is like Diet Coke, which is really terrible for you. Junk food or organic food. junk food all the way. Like you will probably never catch me eating something organic unless it's by accident. I don't really eat vegetables. I eat fast food.